Oh, yeah. Sorry, guy. Hajime Mashite noobs. I'm Elias.
Dylan.
That's Dylan.
Yeah.
This is Rise Alignment. And for everybody else, you know how we do. Roll the tape.
Once upon a time, there were 100 million people. They had different interests, different beliefs, different occupations, but for the most part, they got along pretty well. Then one day, a gang of a few hundred people showed up. Need to zoom in some more to see them. I know they're there somewhere. Zoom in. There they are. And this gang of a few hundred said to the throng of 100 million, "From now on, you all have to give us a cut of everything you earn."
This is an accurate graphical comparison between the number of American taxpayers and the number of U.S. congressmen.
And the throng said, "Gosh, do we have to give you a cut of what we earn?" And the gang of a few hundred said, "Yes, you have to." And the throng said, "Well, okay, I guess we have to." And one little troublemaker asked, "What if we don't?" The gang of a few hundred didn't like this and said, "If you do not comply, we shall unleash upon you our legions of enforcers." And the throng cried, "Oh no, please don't. We will comply, we will pay."
This is an accurate graphical comparison between the number of American taxpayers and the total number of IRS employees.
Time went by and the gang of a few hundred said, "Now we want more of what you earn." And this kept happening over and over again until eventually some of the throng were paying almost half of what they earned to the gang. Whenever the gang demanded more, the throng would say, "Golly, we're already having a tough time. Do we really need to give you even more?" And the gang always said, "Yes, you must, or we shall unleash our legion of enforcers." Now the gang of a few hundred was getting trillions of dollars every year, spending it on wars and pyramid schemes, giving away goodies to their friends, buying influence, and doing lots of other things. And some of the throng started saying, "We don't really like the war you're waging with the money we give you. Do we really have to be paying for that?" And the gang said, "Yes, we demand it. Don't make us send out our legion of enforcers." And some of the throng said, "You're taking our money and giving it to huge corporations and giant banks, and some people who just don't want to work. A lot of these things we don't like." And the gang said, "We don't care. We will decide how to spend it. You just do as you're told, or else."
Isn't the government wonderful? Isn't it just great?
Yeah, it's tight.
I love those guys. You see how much money they were giving us? They were just pouring it right onto us, dude. They got literally trillions of dollars just right into my hands.
I like it when the government gives me money.
Right.
From everybody.
And they print it out of thin air and then make the money that they give you worth even less. That's my favorite part.
As long as they're giving me more, I don't care about anybody else.
Yeah, dude. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
You guys. I love you.
Except for everyone who sees this.
Yeah, you're cool. You can
Except
have.
for you specifically. But everybody else can give me more money.
Pound sand and fuck off, I guess.
I'll be living good.
Okay.
As long as I'm good, fuck everybody else, pretty much.
Yeah, the reptile
Except
brain.
for you guys.
Except for you guys. You guys are cool.
Except for the viewing audience.
Reptile brain. Reptile brain. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No pain.
And the throng said, "Okay, I guess we have to." But eventually the throng got so fed up, so angry, that they took a drastic step. One day they said to the gang, "We don't like what you're doing. We want a new gang." And after pouring a huge amount of time and money into the effort, they replaced the gang with a new gang. Then the throng pleaded with the new gang, "Now, at long last, can we keep our own money, or at least keep more of it?" And the new gang said, "Sorry, but after much discussion, we've decided that you can't. You have to keep giving us what you've been giving, in fact, a little bit more than before." The throng was distraught and said, "This is dreadful. But after all, what choice do we have? I mean, they say we must comply, and they have that scary legion of enforcers. We're powerless against them. We'd better just do as we're told. So they did as they were told, got poorer and poorer, and lived miserably ever after. But after all, what else could they have done? What power could this throng possibly have compared to this gang of a few hundred and their enforcers? What chance would this thing have against this thing? How could these 100 million people ever hope to successfully resist the awesome power of this tiny little dot? In case anyone missed this, let's review. Here's them. Here are their enforcers. Here's us. Them, us. Them, us. Does anything about this seem just a little strange to you? Are you perhaps wondering, why does the throng need the permission of the dot to do anything? Why do these people feel the need to ask this tiny little dot if they can keep more of what they earn? Why would they spend year after year literally begging for lower taxes from this little dot? Is this dot just really darn intimidating? Is it very persuasive in its reasoning? To be blunt, why would this throng give a rodent's backside what this tiny little dot wanted? The fact that this tiny dot has the gall to issue such demands to such a throng is pretty startling in and of itself. But what is far more amazing is that the throng obeys this minuscule little parasitic gang of control freaks. What could possibly explain this? Let's ask the dot. This is how it works. When we, the dot, take your money and spend it on things you don't like, we're representing you. In fact, though you're not allowed to actually keep your own money, you're allowed to decide which little dot will steal half of what you earn. So that really means that you're in charge and that you're agreeing to give us your money. In fact, we, the dot, are serving you when we take your money and spend it on things you don't like. And so you should thank us and treat us with great respect and honor for having robbed you on your behalf for your own good in order to serve you by doing things you don't want us to do. So there you have it. I hope that cleared everything up for you.
If you're not entirely satisfied with the dot's explanation of things, you really should read the book, The Most Dangerous Superstition, available now at Amazon.com.
You want to say that again for the people?
So I got that book. I still haven't read it.
He's a silly goob, dude. That's doing you a lot of good collecting dust on the bookshelf, buddy.
Yeah, I get it. I get the idea. I'm actually pretty good at explaining it. But it would help with some vocabulary, I'm sure. Have you seen a lot of Larkin Rose stuff?
I've seen that video before. I don't think so. I'm
Along with the Mark, you should go through the Lark.
Mark and the Lark, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Edify myself more, man.
I'm telling you, he has.
What if I just do a bunch of reactions to them?
That would be fire.
That counts.
But he has so many videos. It's crazy. And all of it is just so it's like building the neural pathways, the shortcuts in your brain from going this thing.
You sit up so people can see you, dummy. Get in the frame, please.
This is going, so this thing is hard to explain to this thing is actually really simple and not complicated. Because he has incredible ways of just like this, of breaking down really, hard arguments or things that you usually have a hard time explaining to people.
Or just take for granted.
Yeah, exactly. And just he helps have much more generalized, easier and principled ideas and ways of explaining things. And he covers everything, and he covers it multiple times. He still makes videos about this current stuff that's going on.
Good. We need people like that. We need more people like that in the world. which is what we're doing, trying to do. I'm doing, I guess.
I say yeah.
Hopefully.
It helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I first saw this video when I was like 12.
I remember definitely seeing it on Reddit, or somewhere, being like, "This is crazy. This really is how this is.
Yeah.
What the heck? Why do I listen to those idiots that people vote for?"
This was one of those ones, and then I looked into like the 9/11. I started going down the 9/11 rabbit hole, and that led me to the UFO rabbit hole and like David Wilcock and stuff. David Wilcox.
R.I.P. David Wilcock. He died like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was wild, bro. I can't believe that happened, but anyway, any hoozles. I guess either just check out Larkin Rose. The link for this video is in the description. His channel. You can peruse, or probably when I'm done wrapping this up, the next video that's related to this one of his that I react to will maybe come up if it's something that you're interested in watching. I can't control the algorithm, but on that note, namaste, have a great day. Sloth Tune is nighttime soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe to keep the algorithm satisfied. If I don't see you while I'm alive, I'll catch you on the flip side after I die. Until then, stay true. Ta-ta. Toodaloo.